Okay guys, good to see you. Happy weekend. So tonight I thought I'd talk about the worst direction I ever received while auditioning. And this was, you got to see this in the context that it was a 4-hour trip from Bangor to Dublin. I arrived there, immediately got to the casting place, and was surrounded by, like, you know, all these kind of super suave, studly actor types who just kind of, oh my gosh, he's like this with the casting director, and that guy knows the director, and immediately all one's insecurities were just projected out onto the colleagues and peers in the room around you. Okay, just tiredness and insecurity, I think. But then you get your 40, well, I was going to say 45 seconds, maybe 2 minutes in with the casting director and the director. So it was for a beer, I think, the commercial. And I was asked to come in, do my, you know, profiled headshot, idents, all that kind of stuff. Sat down in a chair, and the director says, okay, so you're in a bar with some mates, and you're enjoying a pint of such and such a beer. The guy beside you turns to you, and he tells you the funniest joke you have ever heard in your life. This is the funniest joke in the world. Nothing could be funnier. Okay? Laugh. So I just went at it hammer and tongs with the laughter. This is the funniest joke I've ever heard in my life. And he went, okay, great stuff. Okay, you nailed it. Now, the guy beside you tells you a joke that's 10 times funnier. And that's where I kind of like hit a little bit of a brick wall. I was kind of thinking, this guy's not a maths major, obviously. How can it be 10 times funnier than the funniest? So, like, if you're at, you know, to talk about it in Spinal Tap terms, if you're at 11, you know, you just can't go to 12. So that was kind of the worst direction. I thought, you know, if you're going to audition people, at least give them somewhere to go when they've gone to, you know, to the top. So that was difficult. I guess the only other piece of direction that I never got was worse, and that was my first student film. And oddly enough, it ties in with yesterday's anecdote about Ian Beattie. This was back in the day. It was a student film, and the director gave no direction whatsoever. I just kind of realised with horror that we were about to shoot this scene. It was the kind of first bit of work that I'd actually professionally committed to the screen, and as you can imagine, a certain amount of insecurity and trepidation around that, and also a lot of aspirations and hopes for the project to go well. And then there I was, the first AD about to, you know, literally calling, okay, stand by, first positions, and literally not even having had a conversation with the director about the character, about how the scene should play, where we should be, any blocking, anything. And good for Ian Beattie, he took me under his wing, put his arm around me, says, listen, we'll do this, do this, follow me, and it'll be fine. And you know what? It actually was. So, you know, little anecdote there, just really for actors and directors. If you can summon the courtesy to give your actors, whenever they're auditioning for you, you know, room to play, give them some decent direction so that they can actually do stuff, and you're not sending them around on a wild goose chase. And secondly, you know, give them the courtesy of actually giving them some direction whatsoever at all. Okay guys, have a great weekend. Bear with me, the sound you can hear in the background is the seasonal sleet and rain that's pinging off the window here in rather soggy and bleak Bangor in Northern Ireland. So enjoy yourselves wherever you are, and again, if you've got some casting or directing anecdotes, I would just love to hear them. God bless. Bye.